So today we're doing a Reiki healing around imposter syndrome and feeling unworthy. So if you've been trying to make positive changes in your life or step into a new role and you're struggling with feeling awkward, feeling like a fake, feeling like you don't know what you're doing, feeling any sort of shame, guilt, heaviness, we're going to do a quick Reiki healing to help that. Um, Excuse me while I move. This is going to be the most awkward video ever. Very on topic though, right? Okay, so first I just want to do a little, this is rose water to just kind of cleanse the energy. It's got a very soothing, loving, emotional, healing energy, and also very good protecting, especially when you're emotional, to clear the space. Very protective energy. I love working with rose water as like an aura spray. Especially, I've got asthma, so I can't work as much with sacred smoke as I would like to, especially when that's acting up. So I do a lot of rose water, I'll make aura sprays with essential oils to help with that. Let's see where to start. How about citrine? I've got this crystal to help with confidence because I could use a little right now too. So we're gonna do that for everyone here. And I'm just gonna kind of smooth your aura with it and do Reiki. Kind of, just kind of smoothing out. I feel like solar plexus and sacral area is where there's a lot of emotional potentially. That's where we hold a lot of our blocks around, like, it's okay to be who I am, and it's okay to express my creativity. The rest of it comes up here in the throat, so let's do that for you too. Do a little for me too, maybe. There we go. Little bit right there. It's okay. We are all going through this journey together, right? Nobody's arrived. Nobody's perfect. And my voice just picked the perfect time to start breaking. It's great. There we go. That feels a little better, right? For me anyway. I hope it's feeling better for you. There we go. And now here I've got, I'm gonna screw up the name, Kababa Jasper. I know I'm killing it right now. It's okay. But it's really good with karma clearing. So sometimes we have old patterns here. We're just gonna start anywhere it feels like we might need to clear something. Oh, maybe we've got old patterns of thinking here, or how we perceive is being distorted, our intuition being blocked, so we can't see the best way forward. We're just gonna come in and clear that. We don't need that. Those old stories that we're holding on to, that like feeling of like over responsibility for other people, or the heaviness of the past, we don't need that. We're just gonna let that go. Yeah, we don't need any of that. It is okay to let it all go. It's okay to move forward into a new experience. I'm down here around the heart area and moving down solar plexus, sacral. This is where a lot of people hold a lot of shame, especially if moving forward in a new direction feels good. A lot of us have blocks around feeling good. It is okay to feel good. It is okay to be successful and feel good doing it. There, and down into the root, survival, ancestral things. Maybe your ancestors struggled, and so you're feeling like, who am I to do better than them? You are the hope that they had being manifest into reality when you succeed. It helps. It helps because then when they're reincarnated, they can come back into a world where it's easier for them to succeed. The more we heal, the more it's available for everyone, the better a world we create. Also, when you heal yourself of ancestral patterns, it does help. It does help them. Because sometimes also, when we heal our ancestors, we actually heal ourselves. You can be your own ancestor. That's one of the weird things we don't talk about a lot about reincarnation. Like, my child has been in this family before, and so have I. So ancestral clearing, sometimes you're healing yourself. And sometimes you end up back in the same family, so you definitely want to make sure you're clearing that. Also, if you've inherited it and it's in you now, the only way to get rid of it is to clear it. I know sometimes I feel like it's unfair. I inherited so much from my ancestors that I didn't want. And it's hard, but with that, you know, there's a level of acceptance that I can't undo what I inherited, but I can have agency and control over what I do with it. And I've chosen to alchemize it, to go deep and do deep healing work for myself, and to use that to be more empowered as a healer for others. And so some of that really horrible legacy is now turning into a really odd sort of gift, in that I can use that to have compassion, empathy, and understanding in how these cycles work and how I can be of help healing others. Feels like there's some stuff kind of buzzing up on the crown now. So we're just gonna, I'm getting a little dyslexic looking in the viewfinder, trying to, I have a hard time processing directions. I've got some processing related learning disabilities. And one thing that I always sometimes get a little awkward with is like trying to look in a mirror and do directions. I'm horrible in dance classes and fitness classes. It's super, speaking of awkward, that's one of those things that is super awkward for me. But oh, a little bit back here, I'm gonna just use my head as like a mirror for yours, because one, I can tell what I'm doing that way, and two, this is really awkward directionally. I imagine as I practice in the video, it'll get better. That feels better. Yeah, you don't want any junk back there, right? I'm gonna do just a little bit more. It's a little hard to reach, but there, we're gonna get that. Like, I'm using my head as a placeholder for yours, because like I said, I should probably get a mannequin or something. Would that be fun? Maybe we'll see if I can get a mannequin. There we go. Okay. Now a little, this is Golden Healer. And this one's been charged with Archangel Raphael. We're bringing in some, like, sometimes there's physical stress and strain too, when you're stepping into a new role or making major changes. So we're just gonna soothe your body and your nervous system here, especially that like connection between like the physical and the emotional, that kind of like not quite mind-body connection, but like the emotional body connection, where like your emotional regulation affects your body and your body affects your emotional regulation, so that you can be a little more grounded into that. This is gonna be so funny. I think it's probably good that no one really watches the first video or two. Gives me space to practice. This is so silly. I feel silly right now. It's okay. It's okay. All those feelings are okay. There we go. Down around the heart space. Oh, yeah. There we go. opening up especially to loving the new version of you that's trying to like be born through these changes as we're stepping into a new role and a new process. It's okay to feel sad letting the old version of yourself, the old version of your life go in exchange for something better. It's okay to still feel sad. We, as human beings, we have a little bit of a hardwired hard time with change. It requires more of your system, you know, and that's okay. Change, good change and bad change both produce stress. So it's okay, and let's just soothe it. It's okay to soothe it. And it's okay to take a moment to comfort yourself. It's okay to have conflicting emotions when you step into a new purpose, a new role, a new path in life. It's okay. We are human beings. We are complicated emotional creatures with lots of capacity to hold multiple states at once. Part of that whole multidimensional being expressed through your emotions, and it is okay. It is super okay. There we go. Oh, that's feeling a lot lighter. There we go. Just saw 11:11 a minute ago. A second ago. Here we go. Bringing you a little celestite. This always calms and soothes me so much. And again, helps bring clarity. Makes it easier to like let go of old thinking patterns that just aren't really soothing. Again, feeling like a need to come around the third eye, like maybe there's some clarity you need around like what do you need to let go of to help you like get out of this pattern, or what do you know, self-perception. Oh, we've got distortions in our self-perception that interfere with our like inner guidance going on. We don't know if we can do it. We don't know if we're worthy. It's okay. It's all okay. We're always worthy. The whole like worthy versus unworthy was and is a myth. No one's unworthy. We are all manifestations and expressions of the divine. Unworthy does not exist. You can be unwell. You can be unprepared. You could be inexperienced. You can be lacking skills that you need. But you cannot be unworthy. It's simply impossible. Everyone is worthy. Skills are often developed through experience and practice, and unwellness can be healed. And sometimes you have to go through experiences as part of your healing journey. And sometimes your healing journey involves developing those skills so that you can be empowered. Sometimes we just need to take a look at the story we're telling ourselves about ourselves and see that that story was never really true, or we've outgrown it. And that's okay. We can outgrow that story. We can write a new story. It's okay. It's okay if the old story was never really true. We all get a little confused down here sometimes. We all make mistakes. We're allowed. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And when you alchemize that, that turns into powerful protection and energetic boundaries for your future. So we're coming in and we're alchemizing that now. If that story someone told you about yourself, or that you believed and told yourself about yourself, wasn't true, we can alchemize it. You can make a new story. One where you are empowered. One where you are worthy. One where all your setbacks in the past and all your challenges in the past, they're resources. They are learning experiences that you can rely on to support you going forward instead of being baggage and a detriment. They are now a foundation for leadership and empowerment, to bless other people, to bring healing to this world, because we're alchemizing them, we're taking them, we're owning them, we're learning from them, and we're becoming better, more empowered people. Not better like more worthy, like better like healthier. Well, not better like you were bad and you got good. Like we got a little sick sometimes. We get a little sick sometimes down here. And then we just need to heal. And that's it. There's no bad people. There's no unworthy. There is just us all having a learning experience together. And that's it. We're all just walking each other home. We're all just having an experience. And it's a beautifully complicated experience. And it can be incredibly challenging. Incredibly challenging. But there are so many gifts in those challenges. Sometimes we just need a little help unpacking them. Learning how to make use of them. And that's okay too. It's always okay to need help, to have a learning experience, to have several learning experiences of the same thing even. Sometimes it takes us a while. I'm stubborn. Sometimes it takes me a long while to get a lesson. I'm learning how to not do that so much. But it takes what it takes. We're all just here to learn, and that's okay. That feels pretty good. I think I'm just going to do a little kind of soothing, calming your aura down here. It's all going to be okay. It really is. It's all just a learning experience and an opportunity to learn. When we feel dysregulated, it's an opportunity to learn how to regulate ourselves, how to show up for ourselves and support ourselves emotionally, so that we can be more empowered in our emotional state and more empowered in our energy. It's all just a learning experience, and it's okay. There you go. Okay, we're closing you down now. And if you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe and help support my channel and its growth. Also, feel free to recommend me to anyone else who you think would need this healing. Thank you.